Socially, it's an excellent job, but if by chance, because I could see the collection of data happened at multiple levels. It must be auxiliary nurse, midwife going, or a sarpanch ka koi aadmi jata hoga, and so many people. A slight disclosure somewhere by mistake can lead to a problem. Fortunately, India is still not that litigious country, but slowly it is fast becoming litigious country. Dr. Nikhil will agree to that. So please be careful, especially when you are dealing with third party. Have third party contracts in place, especially have indemnity clause in place where the third party indemnifies you for various claims and issues which happens because of them. And another important thing which is missed, whenever there is an indemnity clause in the agreement, have 300 rupees stamp paper, not 100 rupees stamp paper. 100 rupees stamp paper having indemnity clause is not enforceable under law. It has to be 300 rupees stamp paper. Please be careful on that. At the same time, IT Act in new policies also have come out with some procedures, and they have advised to have a privacy policy of that particular company which is involved in collection, data mining, maintaining data, sharing data, whatever you do with data, because data is definitely, especially teleradiology, which possibly, as Dr. Nikhil mentioned, almost 70% of the real business. In fact, we were to advise one US company on teleradiology, and I took 4 weeks to come to grips what is happening. Because the issue, another important issue that reminds me that the doctors who are involved, if they are rendering services to another geography, as sir mentioned, that geography, there are no geographies now practically. Whether a doctor sitting in Chennai treating a patient in Johannesburg has a right to treat that patient in Johannesburg or not. If something goes wrong with the patient, he might have advised sitting here, and if he is going to file a doctor who assisted, he is going to say, I assisted Dr. So-and-so from Chennai or Bombay or Jalandhar or Delhi. The onus is on the patient, but the liability might come to the doctor who has advised, because as he also mentioned that he's a principal advisor of that particular telemedicine. Robotic surgeries have started happening in Mumbai, at least 2 hospitals have started doing. Another issue which I am going to touch upon last, which we have come across recently. But apart from that, I think most important thing, regular legal, don't ignore regular legal compliances doctors have to do, like informed consent, other regulations. And another draconian law has come in 6 states in India called Clinical Establishment Act. Fortunately, it is not in Maharashtra and western part and south part. It is in northeast and West Bengal. It is a draconian law for doctors, and that particular act has provided certain norms who can get involved in clinical trials. These are the conditions the hospital has to fulfill to render telemedicine services. So if you are from Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland and West Bengal, please have a look at this act also, so that you don't create any problems. So always think of general rules, and recently we came across some interesting issues. We're on the tax issues. Tax issues. If a person operates a patient remotely in a distant geography, if a doctor in Houston operating a patient in India will tantamount to permanent establishment in India or not, which will lead to double tax. If doctor, as you mentioned, sir, in your talk, that he advised and another doctor did, whether he is rendering technical services and he received fees for technical services which are subjected to 24% of tax in that particular country or not. These are certain tax issues which are again a gray area, need to be careful. But I just thought of, since Nikhil and Dr. Rao covered all the points which I wanted to cover, I thought these are the important issues. Be careful of liabilities. Have a strong contract in place, because third party is always going to be there. if you are not, if any organization is asking another party to manage data, collect data, gather data, transmit data, be careful to have a strong contract in place with a strong indemnity clause, and be careful of liabilities that you unnecessarily don't put your foot into it. Telemedicine is a great science. It has a strong future, bright future, and it is a need of the hour for India, because access to medical and healthcare is very poor. But rather than there's a more significant need of the hour is to have a specific telemedicine law, and I request the Telemedicine Society to take a very aggressive action, and I, being one of the part of, I am ready to volunteer myself to help you in drafting the law. Thank you very much.